Ladies and gentlemen, recovering emo kids, welcome to Emo Kids Anonymous. I'm your host, Rob LaFoon. Unfortunately, Amanda could not join us today, but that's okay. I did my best to hold down the fort. Things got a little fucky for a second, but I kept it in line, okay? I kept the train on the tracks. Now, today's guest is Walking Blue out of Orlando, Florida, the general Orlando region. Walking Blue, you might know from playing at the Orlando Warp this last year. You might know them from the internet. You might know them from tours with our friends in Dear Cincinnati, amongst others. Either way, great conversation, great time. We dove into how they got on the Warped Tour in the first place, the bands they grew up on. They made me feel old as hell. It was a great time. Also an existential crisis. Now, before we get to that, though, I have to handle business stuff. Do me a favor, toss this pod a follow, a like, subscribe, prescribe to the pod. Emo Kids Anon at Twitter, Emo Kids Anonymous at Instagram, all over on TikTok. We're Emo Kids Anonymous Podcast and Emo Kids Clips as well. You can find everything at emokidsanonymous.com. You know, so we got a fresh new fucking coat of paint here. We got a new executive producer. We got a fancy ship going on here, okay? And you want you to check all that out. Obviously, as always, we have a lot going on at neveraphasenetwork.com. Go check that out as well. Join our Discord, link down in the description. One last piece of business, though. As you know, fellas, you know, 1 in 4 of us are just kind of ignoring our face routine. I don't know what it is. If it's just uncomfortable, if we forget about it, if it's cringy. Either way, whatever it is, we don't need to be walking around looking all fucky anymore. We don't need to look like catcher's mitts. We don't need to look like our grandfathers that smoked those unfiltered Pall Malls anymore, okay? Because with the help from Protégé here, the all-in-one face serum, it's got sunscreen, it's got retinol. You can take your face from fucked to fresh real quick. And with the code EMOKIDS at checkout over at Protégé.com, you can do it for cheap too. You enter EMOKIDS at checkout, you get your first bottle of Protégé. It's only $10. Hell of a deal, right? You're going to thank me for it later. You're going to come on here and you're going to say, thank you, Rob. And I'm going to say, you're welcome. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be uncomfortable, but we're going to do it together, okay? Happy we can go through that. Now, with all that being said, here's my conversation with Walking Blue.
We talked about our bodies like they were our machines. You run electric and I'm running on gasoline.
Where are you guys at? Are you at some sort of institution of sorts?
All right.
Yeah, we rented the place out.
Nice.
We're at the college radio station. It's like
College has
a
a radio station.
yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a podcast.
I work here, yeah.
He
I do a
works
radio
here.
show.
Is it UCF?
No, this one's called Rollins. This is like a smaller private
Okay.
school. It's called Winter Park. It's not exactly Orlando, but it's like
Okay.
we're like 15 minutes from town.
Okay. Sick. All right. So let's get started now. Walking Blue. Who the fuck are you guys? We have some conflicting information here. I've seen you across the internet. I've heard about you from our friends in Dear Cincinnati and Adjust the Sales. Mainly good things, but good things from them is kind of bad things sometimes. So tell these people who you are.
Yeah, so we started like 3 years ago. Started the band. Me and James started it with a couple guys from this school, Rollins. And we made our first album when we just like bunch of collections of songs and stuff. And then after we put that out, like we were just kind of messing around, kind of college, having fun stuff. But like we really started taking it serious like 2 years ago or so. And there's been a bunch of member changes and stuff. That's why we're kind of like nobody really knows who we are because it's kind of like in and out with a bunch of stuff. But
I was gonna say, yeah, who's who? Who's Sean? Who's Sean?
What's up? That's
Sean,
me.
I
I'm
know
Sean.
you. Yeah, yeah. Catherine sent me your name, and I was like, okay, I know Sean Lang. I know this name. Then I went and looked, and I was like, oh, we've talked about Monaco, honey. Okay,
Yeah.
Sean plays bass.
Yes.
yeah, so Sean plays bass. We knew him from town from a couple other projects that he worked with, and now still plays. You play guitar in Monaco Honey, so because main instrument's guitar, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, so we just met after like through playing, like when we were playing in town with some other guys. We met these guys. Luca over here plays guitar. He's also in another band from around town and stuff. But yeah, this is like the crew now, and we're working on a second album, so that's kind of what's going on. And this is the crew that played Warped Tour, so we're like
Okay.
the front
This
core of it.
this has been the squad for like almost a year now, consistently.
Yeah, we're
Pretty
pushing
much
up.
around there,
When
yeah.
was it? When was our first show? Last June, I think.
It was like right
Last
before
year?
summer break, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So May or June, we had these guys on and been doing that ever since.
And then you're Jimmy, right? You're Jimmy.
Yes, I'm Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Jimmy, you do
Um,
a great Dear Cincinnati slam poetry reading, I have to say.
I can still smell you on my sweater.
It was great. It was like, this is the most insufferable motherfucker, but it's so real. I'm like, this is perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Warped Tour. How did you guys finagle your way on there? Is Kevin one of your like uncles or something like that? Did we get in lucky with someone? Is it an industry connect, local thing?
It was Ernie Ball hosted a Battle of the
Oh,
Bands
shit.
competition. It started accepting entries, I want to say like early January of like, this is all last year, early January
No
of last year.
way.
And then
You
it
guys
ran.
won the Ernie Ball thing?
Yeah. And it was so funny how it happened because it was like, I submitted one of our music videos that we made, and I was really only doing it because the page that they had all the entries on was like public, so you could like, people were like scrolling through, like voting on all
Yeah.
like that that they basically wanted to play Warped Tour, and like bands were promoting themselves like vote for our entry, like help us
Yeah,
play
you were
Warped.
just saying it's a good way to like get your name on the thing with
Right,
them.
right. I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no fucking way we're
Is that
playing
right?
Warped
Yeah, you did
Tour.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I get an email in like April or something, and it's from a dude at Ernie Ball, and the subject line is like Vans Warped Tour 2025. I'm like, what is this? I instantly click on it, and then it's like basically the email is just right to the point. It's like, hey, like our judges really liked you in the competition. We'd like you guys to play Warped Tour. And then the thing about it was the day after we got the email was when they wanted to announce us. So it was
Mhm.
basically, we get this email and it's just like a whirlwind of 24 hours because
I was
like
gonna
from
say you have like 20 hours to
when
accept
we
this thing.
found out we were doing it to the time that it got like publicly announced that we were doing it.
Mind you, this was like a month after these guys asked us to join the band.
Yeah, right.
They joined it just to
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
You guys,
okay, bet.
yeah, you guys got it close to the ground floor. Good angle.
right.
Yeah. It was crazy. And yeah, so that's like, we brought them on. We got that thing happened like a month later. And we were like, yo, like we gotta like lock it. Like we have to be serious now. Like we
Yeah.
can't just be messing around,
Mhm.
And yeah, it was pretty like out of left field because like you were saying, like the way that we thought that contest was structured was like you post these videos and then you like have to spam Instagram to have people vote for you
Yeah.
online. We're like, we're not doing any of that, bro. Like we don't care about the votes. We don't care about that. We just want to like post our little
Yeah.
music video
I
that we
mean,
made.
like it never crossed our mind that like we were actually gonna play Warped Tour. Like it never. It's so
It was
funny.
pretty out of left field.
Sick. There's so many. I was in a band for years. Everyone I know in bands, everyone fucking spamming the shit out of people doing this Warped Tour like Ernie Ball thing every year. It's been happening for decades,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
were people voting for you guys on there, or was it more so like Ernie, like the people at Ernie Ball and Warped Tour, like we're looking for bands that we fucking like?
Yeah, I mean, nobody really voted for it. I mean, there was a couple votes in there, but nothing crazy. And we found out that voting system is more of just like a you get
Good
more,
advertising.
yeah, you get more eyes on you and stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really have anything to do with like who they have
Like
win the contest.
the
So
the way that it worked in the rules was it was the top 100 most voted posts or most voted entries got guaranteed like judge review. So I think
Oh,
what
okay.
happened, the judges, ended up reviewing like more stuff than just the top 100.
Okay.
Or else we would not have got it. So
yeah.
Damn.
there was, I
And-
mean, we never promoted it. There's no way that we were in the top
So
100.
sick. That's so fucking cool. Wow. Okay. What was that like? So obviously, then you have to get like a promo video ready or something like that for social media. That's one thing. But then like you guys also played one of the main stages, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was like the craziest part to me because like I like again like I thought like I know Warped Tour, I know what it is. Like I went to the last one when I was like super young because my sister was all into the music and stuff. I was like 13 when the last
God
one happened.
damn it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
keep going.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's
Now
fucked
we're
up.
babies.
Yeah,
We're
it's really
We're
fucked up of you to
babies.
say. Keep
we're
going.
children. But yeah, no, like I know what it looked like what it always was. So I wasn't expecting like some like giant festival type stage because like there were big stages and stuff, but I was expecting like local band stage off to the side or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
they
like,
used to play when you won the Ernie Ball thing. You played the Ernie Ball stage, and it was like one of the smaller stages over there. Like I saw the video. It's like you guys were like, "What the?"
yeah.
But did you know
So
that? How? When did you find that out?
like when we were driving behind the stage, and James was like, "That's the left foot stage." What do you mean that's the left foot?
You
That's
guys,
like
you guys didn't even know when they sent the because it
Well, we
doesn't
knew
say like
before,
main.
we-
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew from like the contest, like the whole contest was like play the main stage at Warped or whatever, but it was like really like like when we got there and we like we
was like-
It's
drove
one thing,
behind
yeah,
it.
to hear it, and then you see it, and you're like, that's the size of like a fucking basketball court up there.
Yeah.
I was looking around like, like
yeah, no, like we knew main stage, but we didn't know what the main stage looked like until we got there. So that was just like,
Damn.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Well, it's
crazy.
funny. I was actually my car decided to like have a fit the week before like Warped Tour, and I was taking an Uber back from the dealership, and just the route that I was taking, I was like on the highway that basically overlooked like the fairgrounds that Warped was at,
Mhm.
and there's like a basically like an EDM festival. It's called EDC, and they
Yeah.
had that the week before, so they just kept like the setup, and I was in the Uber, and I was like. I saw the stage. I'm like, wait, that's where we're playing. Like that stage is where we're playing. And
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then, because I think EDC is ran by the same people as Warped Tour now. Like it's
Yeah,
the same
it's
promotion
that.
company. Okay. Fucking wild. So you guys, how long? The set is 25 minutes, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And you guys are aware that this is going to be a stupid crowd. Well, I mean, I guess you're probably not totally aware how stupid the crowd's going to be until you see it.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
you're
I
not-
mean, we kind of had reference from there were other dudes who played in like DC and Long Beach at the other Warped Tour dates. Had reference from them, and like the guys in Long Beach, like the crowd was massive, like pretty like around what ours was. But then like the people in DC, like it didn't look as dense, But that all has to do with like what the camera angles were, what time of day, what time of
Yeah.
the set. Because we played first, so like at the beginning of our set, it wasn't filled up to the back, but like by the time we played that last song, there was a sea of people, So.
Sick.
Yeah, we really had no for real clue, but we knew it was gonna
Yeah,
be
the day
biggest.
before we thought there was gonna be like nobody because they're like you're playing like right when the doors open.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
thought we
Yeah.
were not gonna play that to that many people.
Yeah.
But then like the
Sick.
show goes on, it's like full.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
'cause
no,
we-
as soon as it opened,
Yeah.
it's just like a flood of people just started running in. And that was great. His mom was like the first one to get there.
Yes, bro. She's running with like
Damn,
a
she was running for barricade?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fucked
whole
up. Your
family-
mom's probably my age. I know too. Like DC wasn't as like DC had some issue. Like I can't remember, the weather was wonky. If that's what Catherine was saying, but like it wasn't as densely populated at the beginning too. Whereas like by the looks of it, like Long Beach and Orlando, like immediately were just like fucking crazy.
Yeah. And like the level of stoke was insane. Like the people were going crazy.
Yeah.
Like what time did we
Sick.
actually play? Noon?
So I
It was
think
12:15.
we played
12:15,
it.
okay,
So
yeah.
they opened it. They said they were going to open it at noon. I think they opened it like 5 minutes before that. Like by open, I mean there was like a little kind of like rope or like a ribbon thing, and they like cut the ribbon. Everybody runs to the stages. They did that like 5 minutes early, so it was like 11:55 when everybody ran up to the stage, and then we started at like 12:15 or so.
Okay. Damn. And was it smooth? Did we have any issues technically or anything like that?
Remember, we kind of jumped the
Nothing.
gun going on stage.
Yeah, we walked down too early.
We got really
antsy.
excited, and like
We were just
we
standing.
weren't allowed to make noise until 12:15, and like I
Yeah.
think we
Guys
ran
are
out there
not
like,
allowed to.
we ran out
can't
there at
play
like
until-
12:13, and then like we all sit down, like we weren't gonna play, like we knew like we'll just sit there until 12:15, and like the stage manager was not expecting us to do that, so he like yelled at us from side stage, just like, hey, no music till like 12:15.
Right? Yeah. And you guys just like chilling on the stage like you're playing at like a local show or something. Like, well, we're already
Yeah.
set up. Like we're like the gear's ready. Like we can just chill for a bit. Like our friends are here. Like,
Yeah.
let's see who we know in the crowd.
But it was kind of funny because it was like we went out there, and then everybody was like, yeah, like the band just walked on stage, and then there's like a minute where everybody's like, why are they not playing?
what's going on?
Right? Yeah, they're kind of just like kind of feeling a little cheated.
Yeah, it's funny you say like we walk out there like it was a local show, because it was also like we went out, like I used like the backline guitar amp because I didn't want to show up with like my Boss Katana and stuff, but like
Yeah.
we stood on this giant stage, and I have literally a tuner pedal connected to my amp. Do you
I
have
was gonna
any
s-
pedal?
Yeah, right?
No,
Yeah, like Sean's bass goes directly into the backline thing. Like we are like in no place to be on this type of situation, and we come out, we're like, yeah.
Are you running like a wireless rig, or are you corded up like on a 15-footer?
No,
We bought
yeah,
wireless.
I bought a
Okay.
wireless
I
like
borrowed
right
one.
before that because the stage was so big. But
Okay,
yeah,
all our equipment is just like in
Yeah,
the
like-
middle, and there's so much space. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
no.
say, like, that was my take. It was like, fuck yeah, like
There was a lot of
production-
extra on that.
visual wise, like definitely, like yeah, you need some more props up there. You need you need some
You need to get
cabs or
pirates.
something.
Fun
Yeah,
fact, my car got stolen with like all my shit in it like a few months before this. I
Oh,
lost
shit.
like $4,000 worth in shit. So I was like, damn, what am I gonna be using? So I ended up using just like the bass that we won and like the backline bass amp. I was just like no effects, no pedals. We were just like I didn't even have a tuner. I used a little tuner like clip on.
Use like a fucking snark.
Yeah, I used a little
Sick.
snark. We had a friend of ours doing like guitar tech on the side. He just tuned his guitar.
Yeah, he did.
He ran by, handed me the guitar, just tossed me the snark, and I was like, I had to do it real quick. So we had we were not super not a
When
lot
did
of
your-
production. value,
When
I
did your
guess.
car got stolen? My car got stolen last May. Maybe it was the same fucking
June.
guy.
It was in June, so
Damn, could have been the same guy. Yeah, this was end
Could've
of May.
been.
He could have fucking.
You had a month to travel across
Yeah.
the country, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually my guy got caught technically, so probably not the same. They could have been in the same network though.
maybe.
True.
Syndicate.
Yeah,
then a
yeah,
couple
the same crime syndicate.
A couple months later, we had a similar situation with Lucas.
Yeah, all my stuff, like
Lucas.
about $4,000 worth of stuff got
Wasn't
stolen
that
out
like
of my
last
car.
month or something?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
right after Warped Tour. It was like
we have really bad car luck around here.
I was gonna
Well, then
say, yeah, we might be needing to go to the same meetings where they teach you how to lock the door. Is that
I
the
know.
issue, or is it fucking Florida, man? Because I've been
If I
hearing
had a
lots of
nickel
stuff.
for every time.
that deluxe reverb, man.
Yeah.
Dream about that.
Womp womp.
Rest in peace to the gear and the stuff taken from the cars and the
They
cars.
even
I'm sorry
had
to hear
this
that.
like raggy old pair of Converse. They even took his.
They
fucking
took my
Converse.
dirty white shoes that I played at Warped Tour. Like I took
Fuck.
them off because we got free shoes,
Yeah.
and I left them in the car, and they took them.
That's good. They left trash in my car.
Yeah, they went to
Yeah.
McDonald's.
They went to McDonald's and left the cup and bag in my car. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, they took
I got
left
some
them-
theories on this. I don't want to get too deep into this because there is a history of podcasters getting shot for opening their mouths too much. But I think it's Big Emo coming at us. I think Big Emo might be conspiring
Yeah.
against you guys. I know they've been coming at me a bit, so could be a mutual thing.
Yeah, big emo.
They hate to see us win.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they hate us because they ain't us. But okay, so since then it's been about it's been a couple months since then. What has gone on since the Warped Tour in terms of capitalizing on this little moment you have? Shout out Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know you were even fucking alive when American Idol started. Fuck you guys.
We know Clarkson. We
Is
know
that like a
Clarkson. Yeah,
band?
we're back. Yeah, I love those guys. Bro.
Yeah, is that like a rapper?
They're from
Call
DC,
the
right?
cops.
No, but the main thing honestly has been like the social media outreach, because like that's where like a lot of people had like connected with us like further and been like, wait, I saw you guys, you were cool, and then like actually start like engaging with our stuff and things like that. But then I like the local shows have been just insane ever since, because our name is out there a lot more. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
What's different now?
I think well, especially after we played it, it was like, we were like the Warped Tour, or a band that tour. Like
Yeah.
people were just kind of like always talking about it, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
think
that was
a lot more people are supportive now. At least in my circle, it's you
Yeah.
like played Warped Tour.
Yeah.
It's like a serious thing.
Loki,
It's
we
like a
just kinda
sign of
shut it out.
legitimacy almost, where it's like, look, like like you think this shit's dumb, like what Warped Tour is, like we played that. Here's a
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah, we locked ourselves up and started writing an album.
Yeah, we just
So
it really just motivated us a ton. And like and like on like outside of like the band level, on like a personal level with that stuff, like after like I said, my mom was there, a lot of my family was there and stuff, like they kind of saw that like music can be done
Yeah.
in a real way, in a way that can actually maybe lead to money and a career and things like that, rather than just like we were saying how it started as a hobby. So it just really made us start to take shit serious. And like yeah, it was a great time. It was a super fun opportunity, but like we're just so hungry for more, we just want to keep doing it. So
That's so fucking sick. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult when you do any sort of art stuff for people to like kind of have like see it in a tangible way. You know what I mean? Like family and people like on the outside and stuff like that. So to have something like that to be like, you know, like there's still work to be done and stuff, but it's like, look, mom, I made it. Like
Yeah, exactly.
fuck y'all. Sick. So what's the direction on the new record? When do we have like a potential release date on this thing?
Yeah, we don't have a release date necessarily set, but like we know we're recording in kind of like a kind of a I would say non-traditional way, maybe. I don't know if it's traditional, but we're going to a studio that we went to for our first album, and we're doing it all in the span of like 2.5 days, just like cranking all of it out in one session.
Sick.
And so we're doing that in March, and then we're gonna start getting songs out as soon as possible because yeah, it's been a while since our last release.
I
So
was gonna say, when
hopefully
was that, April?
April was our last. Yeah, that was with
Okay.
our old guitarist and bassist.
Okay.
We did an EP with them that we love, but we're ready for new stuff, and
Yeah.
these new songs we're writing we feel are like a step up in our songwriting. So
What are the like musical influences that go into like Walking Blue here? Like, what are the ingredients in the fucking pie?
it is a wide variety, especially because we've had so many members that like the stuff on
Right.
streaming like is all over the place when you say influences and stuff. Yeah, like our last like guitarist and bassist like had nothing to do with emo stuff. That neither of them liked emo stuff. Like they were more Deftones type guys.
Mhm.
Um, but like I would say that the main thing for me, I write like the main songwriter, I guess, like for the start of things. Like they're super collaborative songs, but like I like get them going, and a lot of my stuff comes from like modern baseball, Mom Jeans, Marietta, Prince
Shout out
Daddy. Like,
Marietta. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the main kind of the main influences are there, and
That's
yeah,
pretty on brand. Okay.
yeah, some Title Fight with it, with, like, the grayscale stuff was when I was really into, like, Title Fight and
I can
that
hear
kinda
that more on the Grayscale one. It has more of like, it feels like a little more like hardcore touch to it, a little
yeah, it's a
more
little
punk rock to it
weird, yeah,
almost.
yeah.
I would say for this new album, at least for the way I play, I'm doing a lot of like, I like a lot of free throw and like a hot mulligan, but like as far as my bass playing, a lot of a free throw. There's a couple
Sick.
songs where I'm doing like tappy stuff on the bass. But like a cool little shout. Have you gotten Riley on the show yet?
Yeah, no, we had Riley like episode like 32 or something, like 30 or
Yeah, when I
something like
was
that. We had Ryan on.
I saw them in like 2019, really early on, and I saw their bass
Sick.
player, and his bass playing specifically got me like, okay, I want to do like that kind of style. So
He
that's like my
rips.
big influence. He's awesome.
Yeah, they're nuts. I would say these new songs definitely, like, are Riley iridescent, you could say. That's not the right word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to
That's
say.
wild. Yeah, that's no,
Riley
that I think that is the word actually. That's well used right there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, bad.
You said iridescent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
that's
new
good.
one's getting a lot of like Prince Daddy vibes, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm feeling a lot of Prince Daddy.
Prince
Prince Daddy and Riley combo. I don't think that's a bad thing by any means. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We're into that.
Yeah. But then the drums, this guy brings a whole
Yeah,
different
I-
vibe to. I think that the drums are the reason that we sound a lot different than a lot of
I
other
agree.
bands in our like
'cause
circle.
I come from like total pop punk background, like
Yeah.
like big is like Blink and some all the way to
Big
like
guy.
like one of my favorite bands of all time is Sugar Cult. I love Sugar Cult. I'd say like like Sugar Cult, Amber Pacific, Midtown, a lot of that stuff. But really like Travis and Travis is one of my biggest influences from Blink. He's just
I'm so happy
Sure.
you guys pushed this back because this comes out in time. Yeah, you guys know your shit. I spent the day with Gabe from Midtown today, actually.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
yeah. Like we went to like lunch and stuff together, and I'm like, oh wow, you said Midtown. I was like, yes, we love Midtown. Yeah. No, Protege here. It's face cream. You guys don't need this yet. You guys don't have any need for Protege. You're young, but maybe you should get on it early. It has sunscreen, it has retinol, it has everything you need here. And we're just gonna be doing some stuff. He'll be on after you guys. So you guys are actually like kind of ahead of the curve on this show. Gabe will be
Nice.
on next month, and I will be talking to him about Midtown. It's funny you
Yeah.
say that because I remember thinking that I grew up in San Diego, and you have a La Jolla shirt on, I actually grew up like a neighborhood south of La Jolla randomly.
That's awesome.
But like there is like a slight like almost 90s skate punk like OG Warped Tour feel at times to like Walking Blue. And that makes sense. Like it would come from that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
lot of James's sound.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I've definitely heard that from people. Like before we even the Warp stuff happened, I have heard people say like, yeah, this sounds like old Warp Tour pop punkish
Yeah.
sound, emo-ish, screamo-ish type of sound on top of it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Also, like one of Shawnee and I's favorite bands is the Wonder Years. I would say, Michael from the Wonder Years. I got to meet him at Warped. He's a really cool dude. He's probably one of my biggest like kind of influences, at least in like recent times. You know, I've sort of since meeting them, I've been introduced to a lot of like emo stuff because I wasn't really
Sick.
like as well versed before. So from a lot of that, I've gathered a lot of influence.
Is emo is it harder to play on drums or like because as a guitarist, like I would say like most like modern emo shit is way tougher to play, but like is that
Yeah,
the
I
same on
mean,
drums?
yeah, I would like harder than pop punk or just
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
I would honestly probably say that emo is harder than pop punk. I think making a good emo part is a lot harder than making a good pop punk part. Because with pop punk, it's like a lot of the guitar work is kind of the same. It's power chords and roughly the drums follow that.
Yeah.
And it's I think with emo, it's a lot easier to think out. It's a lot easier to think outside of the box.
Who's your friend there, the Fox?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kind of getting to know him right now.
Okay, yeah. He's getting to know that fucking microphone, I'll tell you that
He was
much. Yeah, I had this guy on last night and he had like a tarantula with him and like a fake hand and stuff. So the Fox was just like fucking didn't even phase me. I just assumed I was still with him. What's the like you guys got to do like the barbecue and stuff like that at Warped Tour then? And you mentioned like the Wonder Years. Who did you get to meet anyone else cool? Like
who's the guy we met twice? What's his name?
Oh, Moist
Moist
Critical.
Critical.
oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, the other guy, the guy we got a picture with.
Young Gravy.
Young Gravy.
Oh
Young
yeah.
Gravy.
You met Moist Critical twice?
Yeah, so I
What?
saw him right after our set. We like when I went to the merch table.
I remember
Right
that
after I
one.
left the merch table, I met him there, and then there was this. You didn't go the second
didn't go
day,
I had
and we met
class.
him the second day in the artist lounge.
No way.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
You went to class. You could have met Moist Critical and been to his second day of Warped Tour.
He
You went to class.
You
Yeah.
went to
That's
class
crazy.
on Sunday?
Was this Sunday?
It
No,
was
what did I
Sunday.
have?
It was,
It was this, like-
recording class.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
oh,
audio
yeah,
type
library.
class.
Yeah. I was taking like
It
audio
wasn't even like a
production
real
class.
class.
It was a real
It
class.
was-
It was
That was good.
Dude,
It's
Young
close
Gravy
enough.
walked by me. During sound check day 1, Young Gravy walked out of the bathroom at the same time as me. But like I was like a
Sick.
little bit ahead of him, so I kept like looking back and I didn't want to look weird, so I didn't say anything. But
Did
Was
you
that Young
didn't get a
Gravy?
peek at it?
hey,
MGK.
Yeah,
it was
I-
MGK.
yeah,
That's,
it's
yeah, okay, that's what I meant to
Okay.
say.
Didn't get a peek at it.
Yeah. I would have MGK. Yeah, he's hanging. Yeah, I one
definitely,
time
yeah.
went to the bathroom at the same time as Pierce Brosnan, who used to be 007 back in the day. I tried to peek, but there was like one of those,
Areas.
yeah,
Yeah.
demilitarized zone there.
Making
Fuck.
fun. Yeah, you gotta have something.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
Megan-
yeah, you gotta watch out. There's people trying to peek. Fucking animals. Did you guys were you there? Did you guys play the same day as MGK? So you guys technically have performed with
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelsey.
Yeah?
That's cool.
yeah, co-headliner. Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw
we
him like
went
sound
back.
check. Yeah,
Me
we
and
saw him
James went
sound checking.
backstage for it.
Yeah.
But there was like an extra backstage that we weren't allowed to
Mhm.
get to.
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was with my friend Amani, and he told me that Demi Lovato walked right in front of me, and I didn't even notice. Like 5
Damn.
minutes out. By the way, Demi Lovato just.
There was a lot more of that than actually meeting people. I'm
Yeah,
sure like
yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of really
yeah.
huge people like
And
walked right by us.
There were a
I
lot of
wish I
people.
knew more
Yeah.
people.
Like we
Yeah.
realized after the fact that they were there. Like apparently,
Yeah.
Bam from Jackass was there.
Really?
Back
Okay, yeah,
then-
that makes sense.
And I saw him. I'm like,
guy
he
is
looks
that?
very familiar.
No, he came out on stage with someone, right? I thought someone brought him on stage.
CKY probably.
That sounds about
Did they
right.
play?
Yeah.
I thought they were there one day. I don't know which one though.
And then Mom Jeans dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
Mom
oh,
Jeans
Mom
dropped
Jeans.
out.
that was the biggest.
Forgot that happened.
That was the biggest heartbreak of my life. Like I love Mom Jeans. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's like
and,
our shit. That's
yeah,
like
and so I was so hyped to just like, see them backstage, like really get to like chat with them and stuff. And then like 2 days before they dropped out, and I was just like, we're playing Warped Tour. I can't be ungrateful, but I was so stoked to see those guys, and that didn't end up happening. We did see Microwave though. Microwave is
That's pretty
one of-
sick. That's sick. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got to meet the guitarist. He was super chill.
Yeah.
I really wish I knew more bands. I don't really listen to like that much emo at all. My big influences are like blues music. So it was like coming to this, I was like,
Sick.
okay.
So yeah, Luca
That's-
brings a very cool
Yeah.
sound in on these newer songs with the bluesy
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
The Grateful Dead, R.I.P. Bob Weir.
I was gonna say
But-
shout out Bob Weir. Yeah. Yeah. In memory.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna smoke some
So
weed for you later, Bob Weir.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
weird.
But yeah, I don't listen to like any of the stuff they make. So hopefully it like does
Sick.
Hopefully it doesn't
I think
sound like
that's
shit.
tight.
I remember
What are the
also,
other like? Oh,
oh,
go
sorry,
on.
what?
No,
Oh,
you
I
go.
was gonna say, I remember one of the coolest meetings I had. It was like full circle almost. I met Derek from Mayday Parade, and they won
Oh, shit.
back in like 2007 or something. They won this like pretty much same. It looks different
Okay.
today, but they won the same competition. That we did. So that was
Yeah.
kind of an interesting conversation where it was like, kind of we're won the same competition, but we're two completely different points in our careers.
18. Yeah. 18 years apart. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
I'm 21.
I'm 22.
I'm 22.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Not so bad. Not so
22.
bad.
He
I was
played
like,
Warped Tour.
fuck.
He can't even drink.
Yeah, I
He
can't.
doesn't enjoy any of
Right?
the-
Yeah. What do you, are most of the venues in Orlando? Are you guys playing are you playing like DIY type shows? Are you playing venues? Is it a lot of bars? What's the deal there?
There's a lot of venues here. They have bars, but they are venues, and some
Okay.
of them are 18 plus. Most of them are all ages. I don't think there's
Okay.
any like 21 plus ones. There's like a hookah lounge that some people
Sick.
play at. That's
I mean, Wills, you can't like
21.
leave.
We're playing there, right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
Will, like at the main venue here is called Will's Pub in Orlando. Like that's the main one that most people tour through, that most of the big local shows are at, and like that's 18 plus. So you can come in at 18, but if you're not 21, you can't like leave. There's no reentry and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
a little inconvenient for him and
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
leave. I have to stay.
You're kind of stuck there. Yeah. Okay. Who are the big Orlando bands that we need to be like taking note of?
very
Or
well.
Florida in general. So is that Central Florida? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right around. I mean, yeah, Orlando. We got
Shout out Lakeland. Shout out Buena Vista. Shout out. I don't fucking know. Champions Gate, is that one of them? Champions Gate.
Apopka. I don't know about Champions Gate. I'm not from
Cha-
Florida originally. I'm from
Where
New
are you
Jersey.
from?
so- I'm
Oh,
from New
shit.
Jersey. Yeah, so
Okay.
a lot of the towns and stuff. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I just go by the big cities for the most part.
We met each other here at college because I'm from Illinois. So like before freshman year
Damn.
of college, we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
What part of Illinois?
It's called Barrington. It's like 45 or so miles, I think, like northwest of the city.
Okay. I asked
Yeah.
like I fucking have any clue where anything is. I've been like out there one time. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so there's like a bit of like international flair to this Florida band then. Yeah, we have some out of towners coming in and bringing a lot to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, for Florida bands, I mean, he said Memory Well. They're our friends from Orlando. They make like heavy shoegaze type stuff. These guys are also both in other bands. Monaco Honey, we know
Yeah.
of. He plays with a band called Maisie. They're awesome, super fun. What would you call that? Like indie rockish?
Yeah, like just
Emo-ish.
just
Yeah,
alt rock.
alt rock. And then we also got some friends that he plays with called Foxlayer that make like almost like
It's like jam band.
jam
Sick.
bandy, like really cool stuff. So those are just some of like our homies and stuff. Anybody else that's like popping off right now?
Not pretty cool. I like those guys. Not
Yeah.
NOT.
Just
They're
like the
cool.
word not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just not.
That's kind of a fucking hassle to look up on the internet.
Oh, yeah, no,
though,
it's
you
a
know?
terrible-
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough to explain to people.
They gotta be
kidding you.
good. Yeah, that's how you know shit's really
They're
good.
fine. They're
within
very
hours.
like they're very title fighty. Flower Ceremony is another good, like very like just straightforward emo band
Yeah.
from
Okay.
around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catnap is also
Catnap.
up next. Those
Oh,
guys are
yeah.
good.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I know them. I think.
Kitty
Yeah.
Kitty Meow Meow's up next.
Yeah, that's another band from Tampa. They're called
Yeah.
Kitty Kitty Meow Meow. It's like punk.
Oh, I don't know those
It's-
motherfuckers. I'm gonna have
Did
to
you say
check
it's
them
like
out.
kind of riot room?
Not really.
guys?
It's
Just more
more
punk.
just like
It's just
straightforward
straight
punk.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just straight
yeah.
punk.
Riot Girl's a little more
Sick.
like poppy. You know?
Yeah, I've just heard that word. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kitty Kitty Meow Meow, are you saying?
No, I've heard I don't know exactly what Riot Girl is. I've
Oh.
just heard that's a thing.
Right, girl will have a little more of like a grungy undertone with like a little more simple, like just straight hook on it. Like I'm thinking like L7 or something like that,
Like
maybe.
Hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holes.
Yeah, whole up to like Celebrity Skin, maybe. Okay, fuck. And I mean, I guess a little north of you too is Dear Cincinnati, who you went on a tour with. What was your experience like with our friends in Dear Cincinnati?
Horrible. They suck.
Yeah, David is a little fucked, I know.
Nah, yeah, we love those guys. They're awesome.
Everybody loves them.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, everyone
Yeah,
just loved
they're
them.
just like so much fun to hang out with, and
I think they're just like universally seem to be very beloved, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Because they're just like good vibes that like good guys with good vibes that like to do this
Good
music
music.
shit, and like
Yeah.
I met them because when they first put out their like Piss Nuke tutorial, like he was just sending it around the bands, just like sending it to people, and he sent it to
Sick.
me just because like we're from
Yeah.
same situation, and I was like, what the hell is this Piss Nuke tutorial? Like, this is gonna be ass cheeks. Oh my god! And I played, and I was like, damn, like okay, like this is actually pretty sick. So we started like chatting and stuff, and then we just been friends pretty much like since the start of their band, and yeah, we did that little tour with them. Couple, how long
That was
ago
in
was that? I don't even
August.
know when that was. That was not August.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
end
was
of August.
August.
Back to school
August?
tour.
Yeah.
Oh right, it was. Okay, yeah. So it was like last August. We did a couple dates with them, and it was super fun. We slept at Troy's house, like on this
Beautiful.
Yeah.
floor.
That was a night.
shared an air mattress with like 3 dudes. It was awesome.
We were trying to blow up the air mattress. Like, all his roommates were sleeping, and we were trying to. There's no quiet way to blow up an air mattress.
No.
So like,
My hands are
it's possible to like, muffle the air mattress. Blew it up, like.
We're not talking about what happened the next morning.
And then there's like an animal in a cage.
Yeah.
Just like, but you couldn't see.
Yeah, they
it.
call those dogs.
Troy had like his dog in a cage, and it was covered by like a sheet, like the part that we
Yeah.
could see up was covered by a sheet, and so we're all chilling in the room, and then we hear like a like a growl noise,
rumble, dog.
and we're all
It's
like, what
already
the
a-
fuck was
Pull
that?
the blanket and lock eyes with the beast.
Yeah,
Are you
bro.
sure? I was gonna say you made sure it was a dog.
No, we really didn't until
I
the
got
next
it.
day,
Yeah.
and then the next day, like we woke up, he took him out like
It
for a
low-key
walk, and we're
could've
like,
been
oh, it's just
Troy
a
then.
dog.
It
Yeah.
low-key could have
Yeah.
been Troy.
I thought it was gonna be a dude. Yeah, like I was
Yeah,
like,
I saw a girl on Instagram the other day, and she was living in like a dog kennel cage situation.
How it
So
is, though.
yeah, Troy,
Yeah.
if it is a kink thing, brother, don't feel bad. That's cool too, I guess. No
That
one.
is
Yeah.
what's- just let us know before we sleep
yeah,
next
it's
to
okay
it.
for
Yeah,
us.
right. Yeah. You gotta kind of have if other people are gonna be in the room, you gotta consent to it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I
You
mean,
guys
I
play the
would.
book tour now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we would be remiss to not mention the Shawnee story of the next morning.
Yeah, bro. This guy has like the loudest alarm sound you've ever heard, and he's like the deepest sleeper you've ever seen in your life.
It's like on his ears.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
for-
on his ears.
So for some reason, he set an alarm for like 6 a.m.
I was supposed to be working that day. I forgot to take it off.
So yeah, he woke all of us up with his alarm, and we were like, like Sean, please turn it off.
how did you not wake up? How do you not normally wake up? Like, well, what? How,
I don't know,
like,
man.
This was the sound that we heard at
Oh my God.
6 a.m.
It's just called alarm.
Yeah, let's. That's the one you use.
That was playing
It's
for
the only thing that
cycle.
works, man.
But no, but it didn't work.
It didn't
We were
work.
waking up. It didn't- how
No,
long
yeah,
was
it didn't work.
I don't know, a few minutes.
Yeah, it was a minute.
Like tried 10 minutes.
Dude, it was
Yeah,
not
it's a
10
long-
minutes.
no, it was so long.
It was like
It was
3
like 2.
minutes.
It was
No,
like,
no. It was like 5 minutes. That's a
All
long
right.
time.
Okay.
For-
Brother, that's terrorism. Yeah.
terrorism. bro.
Fucked up.
okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I was like, I fell asleep. My phone, I was laying on my phone, so I wasn't really hearing it. You know what I mean?
You were feeling the vibrations.
Nah.
How did you not wake up?
I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
what
the
it is.
most fucked up thing anyone in this band has done? That might be, right? Top 3?
Probably, bro.
Yeah.
Probably. But moral of the story, we love Dear Cincinnati.
Yeah.
They're great guys, and we're playing with them again in February. I think is the next time.
Yeah, my boy Kai is one of my best friends in the world. We went to high school together. We used to do a different band together, but he's been filling in with them for their like last 2 tours. So it's just
Okay,
funny.
okay.
I'll like him or like I'll FaceTime and I'm like, oh shit, you're with Dear Cincinnati right now. What's up, guys? So it's
Yeah.
just funny seeing him with them.
Very confusing, the like ins and outs of like touring members in these bands sometimes. Like I was so like Berkeley with Thoughts on Bowling, and then Troy played in Thoughts on Bowling for a while, and I thought Berkeley was with Dear Cincinnati too, and Bryce with Halftime. There's a lot. Yeah, you guys are a lot of mix and match, and it's nice to know you guys are kind of keeping it. You guys are keeping it contained. I respect that.
Yeah, you do see that a lot just because like usually it's like 1 or 2 people that kind of like are running the whole system, and then the touring is so difficult
Yep.
for those people to like work with their schedules and stuff. But yeah, that's why like because like I said, we've been through a lot of members, so when we got with these guys, we were all like, we're on the same page here, right? Like if we get once we start like wanting to
If
tour,
we get
we're
some
all gonna
opportunities, we take it. Yeah.
yeah, so like we kind of like set the preface there, like, and so it's been a good thing for us that we've had member changes in the past, but yeah, we're trying to avoid that kind of thing because it seems really stressful to like every
This seems
tour
to
to
be
be
the
like,
yeah. This seems to be the right
check guys
group.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. There's a lot of litigation at hand with our friends in Thoughts on Bowling and other bands just having to deal with lining people up like that. It seems to be a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not even work.
noticed.
Yeah, it's like
I noticed when I
Uh-huh.
listen to the lyrics of these songs. You correct me if I'm wrong here, Jimmy. There's a lot of references to pharmaceuticals and the like. Is this the people want to know? And I hope your mom's not listening to this podcast. Just ended the Warped Tour part, please. What's the worst pill-based experience while we're here on a let's make the sponsors happy. Some good
All right.
questions, because I got a couple heaters, but I'm curious what you got. I'm curious what the younger what kind of problems the younger generation has.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, I don't do any drugs other than marijuana, like smoke weed. That's all I
Sick.
do. In
So
high
it's
school, I had
it's just literary free
a lot
use.
of it is, yeah, poetic in a way, and I have a lot of friends who have fucked around with stuff that
A lot. They're just like also like fun words in terms of like rhyme's sake too, and things
Yeah,
like that, like
absolutely,
lyrically,
absolutely.
like.
Yeah. One of my biggest influences, like lyrically, is Pinegrove, and if you
Okay,
like really
shit.
look close at what he does, like I know like the sound isn't anything like us, but
No,
like
but
he'll take like just some crazy word you've never heard of and make like a whole like image out of it, and so I like doing that kind of stuff. But um, I have had some pretty crazy drinking experiences, if that
yeah, that's pretty
counts.
close. Yeah, let it spill it here yeah, I'll let the people know.
I guess yeah, my craziest one would have probably been my like first blackout when I was like 13, and, like didn't know what alcohol was and woke up like 2
Wonderful.
days. So
2 days
yeah,
later, huh?
2 days.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That story doesn't come out much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's out now.
Yeah. Wait,
I've
You
got a
guys didn't
funny
know about this one either, huh?
No.
it's not.
No, okay, so we're gonna get the pause out of the way already, but like, okay, I medically have a very small esophagus. My throat, it doesn't fit much in there. Okay,
Pause.
all right, okay.
Yeah.
So I literally cannot take pills. I can't physically do it. So one time I was like, I was with my girlfriend. I was having like allergies. She's like, "Oh, just take this," and I was like, "I can't do it. It's a pill." She's like, "Come on, it's not that big." So I was like, "All right, I'll try it." I was choking on that shit so hard, bro. I was in my undies, bro. I had to get her roommate to give me the Heimlich, bro. It was bad. It was bad.
I love hearing about Shawnee choking on stuff.
Dude, one of her
Yeah.
roommates didn't give a fuck. He was just looking at me, and a different one was like, "Oh my god, give me the Heimlich." And if I got that, I got it out. But dude, I almost died in my undies, choking on Zyrtec.
It's a tough way to go out. You think maybe the roommate just didn't give a fuck because of like the alarm situation? Maybe like he'd heard that by then, and he was like, kind of
Yeah,
over
maybe.
No more Sean, no more alarms.
No more
It's
alarms.
Yeah,
fine.
he's like weighing it out in his head. He's like, oh, fuck, would be
Shit.
tragic,
Yeah.
but like I wouldn't have to wake up to that. I don't know. That's fair.
Yeah. So, yeah,
What
I
is the
couldn't do pills
next?
if I wanted to.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, don't take medications out there if you're listening. I mean, take medications if your doctor prescribes it to you. If you're listening, you know what we mean. What's the next run of shows then? What's on the docket here?
Yeah, we got a bunch, like pretty much every weekend we're playing around. Like this weekend in Central Florida with Empty Parking Lot and a band called LQM, and then with Shawnee's band Monaco Honey.
Okay.
We're playing at Tampa the next week, another Orlando show the week after that, and then in later February we're doing like a small run where we're going to Gainesville and then Jacksonville and then Orlando and then a show in Miami. And we've never been to Jacksonville or Miami, so we're pretty stoked for
Damn.
those. Those are gonna be first timers, and
I mean, you
that's
you
like
guys have been like on vacation, but not like in person, like for as a band.
I've never been to
Miami.
either. Yeah, I've never
Okay.
been to either
What's
of
in
those
Jacksonville?
cities.
I've been
I've heard
to
about them.
St. Augustine, which is near Jacksonville, but I haven't been to Jacksonville.
Yeah. But yeah, those are like pretty much the last two on like the big cities that we've been wanting to hit. I mean, there's a couple more like smaller ones. Like we want to get out to Pensacola and stuff, but yeah, like Tallahassee, Gainesville, Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville. That's what I say are like the big cities to hit for music, you know? So
Okay.
that'll be checking them off the box.
It's
Will-
crazy too. We've never actually played a show outside the state of Florida. Like every show we've had has
Jersey?
been
Not
well,
yet.
well,
It's a big state.
it's in
Yeah.
Jersey, but yeah,
Are you serious?
we've never played outside Florida except for his house in New Jersey.
Wow. We
It's
need
hard to get
going.
out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to
man.
get going.
So that's like the main goal we're trying to do this summer. We're really trying to get like hopefully up the East Coast a little bit and see like
Do you guys know Pat?
I know Pat.
yeah, we're not super weird. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that he does, but I've never
Okay.
personally talked to him or connected with him and stuff. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
you guys should-
I'm good
Okay.
friends with Leisure Hour, and Pat's does their tours. So Pat stayed at my house for like a week a few months ago.
I was gonna say,
So,
yeah, you should get in touch with Pat. You know, Pat seems to be the guy over there.
Yeah, he knows a lot of people in a lot of cities.
Mhm.
Exactly.
We're trying to like get like our groundwork kind of set by ourselves, you know, like first tour, DIY tour, like really trying to like do the dirty work ourselves.
Get it done yourselves, at least for
Yeah,
experience sake.
Yeah, really like kind of like show that we can be on the road and stuff like that because we know we got it. We just have to like get that booking done, get the logistics figured out and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that too. And I think we've talked to a few people too, where it's the same thing, where it's like you kind of have to do a couple of those tours to kind of just show, like, you know, numbers on social media are one thing, but like, oh, we can draw legitimate heads. Like, this is what we've brought in this city, vice versa. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we like not to like I don't feel like we've outgrown Florida, but I feel like we're at a point in Florida in most of these cities where like we can definitely push our way out because like we can go to Gainesville and pull out a pretty good crowd. So like that is like enough confidence for me to go up to like out of state. So
Yeah, I think the Carolinas are ready for you. Yeah.
yeah. Get up
Georgia.
there, Georgia. Yeah, see
Yeah,
Atlanta
you
and
guys
stuff.
should try. Yeah, we should try to get, you know, on Fest maybe in Gainesville as well. I know there's a lot of bands in our world that play Fest.
Yeah, they're doing like
definitely
applications.
Gonna,
this
we're gonna
year,
definitely submit to that.
Yeah.
Sick. Are we gonna be doing the Ernie Ball route again for Warped Tour? Or is there like a rule, like presidential, like term limit kind of thing?
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know.
if there is, like, well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, might as well enter again.
Yeah,
we're
you
definitely-
might as well get the free promo again.
We're definitely gonna like hit up every person we met through there and been like, do you know any way we could possibly
Yeah.
get back into this in
Yeah.
some way, you know?
Right, you're like, we'd like to do that again.
Right.
Just so you know, we're free. Like
Yeah. We could
Bill.
figure something out,
We're-
you know, like
I briefly met Kevin Lyman at
Uh-huh.
Warped. And I just regret not being like, please, Kevin, like, please get us on. Please
Right.
get us on.
Just come
it's
back.
like, remember me, like please, hi, yeah, like just obnoxiously. Yeah,
Right.
you got to get through. It's probably weird too, because like when he started the festival, like he's kind of the same age as a lot of the bands that are playing, so it's kind of like he's like buddy with them, and then
Yeah.
like towards like 2010s, it's like he's kind of like a dad age to them, but now it's like, you know, I think he's like in his late 50s or so, probably 50s somewhere. It's
Yeah.
it's it's gotta be tough finding having any clue what's fucking cool. Like no 50-something-year-old man should be cool. So like props to him for at least kind of having a clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin Lyman's cool as fuck.
Oh yeah,
He's
I have
such a cool
so much respect for the way that they did that with
Mhm.
the fact that they didn't just because if they did it popularity contest, whoever gets the most votes, it would have been all
You get
yeah,
bullshit. Yeah.
all these fake fan bands,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
the fact that they genuinely watch these videos and
Yeah, it's
pick by
amazing.
the vibes,
Yeah.
that means that they're still and even though there was so much hate around Warped Tour, they sold out, oh, they're doing this corporate bullshit, it's so
Mhm.
expensive, and it's expensive because it has to be, everything's
The world
goddamn expensive
the
these
world's more
days.
expensive now. Like it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
everyone's like, "Oh,
I
I
mean,
used to
OG
go, it was
Warped Tour was
$12."
hemorrhaging.
Like you went in
yeah,
2003, brother. Like fucking
Right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you think about where these the main headlining bands of A Day to Remember, where A Day to Remember was at 20 years ago versus today
Yeah.
in their career, they, cost a lot more to get A Day to Remember
Mm.
on the lineup.
Yeah,
today
that two people were very, I think when we were young kind of made people especially like my generation kind of just like, oh, that's what these festivals are. It's going to be Fall Out Boy and My Chem and Paramore and
Yeah.
whatever, and it's like most even like Warp Tour never had those bands, and like 150 like over 2 days, $75 a day, I'd love to be a hater, but that's very reasonably priced considering I last went I think 2018 and it was 50 for the day or something like that. Like it's not
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I just and all that I saw there and especially behind the scenes stuff that I saw, I just have a lot of respect for those guys for just genuinely being there for the love of the game and
Mhm.
just loving music and still putting on young kids and making sure that we were
Yeah,
comfortable and all that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was nice.
because I think
Yeah.
I think
one of
that's
our-
important.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One of our I think he was the backline coordinator for the stage we were at. He was this dude in a band called Potion Seller, and I was talking to him for a little bit.
I know them.
And just yeah, he was a really cool dude, and it's just funny how those connections happen like that. And he
Wild. Yeah,
was
they were on PNWK, which is what Leisure Hour was on as well.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
yeah, Potion Cellar's supposed to come on our show in March or April. They're on Excellency Fest too. I didn't realize they're Florida too.
Cool. I think they're Michigan. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
that makes more sense to me.
He was working he was working at Worked, but I think they're from
Okay.
Michigan or somewhere adjacent to that.
Okay. That makes more sense. That's sick though. That's cool you guys got to do that. I mean, so besides Jimmy then did you guys grow up going to Warped Tour and stuff like that as well? What is the emo origin stories here individually? How'd you fall into this bullshit?
I didn't know what Warped Tour was when we first got the opportunity.
Sick.
I'm not
I
gonna
hate
lie.
when he says that,
That's
bro.
so
It makes me mad.
Yeah, if you want to know, it's
I was like, oh, whoa.
the combination of him joining the band the month before we got that, plus him not knowing.
But now I
what
know
it
what it
was,
is. We got in, then I watched a ton of videos. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Get it now?
Sick. It's it's like the New Orleans Jazz Festival, but yeah, more checkered bands, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But checkered van.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went to it must have been 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. I went to Riot Fest. It was
Okay.
MCR was the headliner, and I got barricade that day, and then just gradually got pushed back a little bit, but I was right up there for MCR.
Sick.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
What's your emo origin?
My emo origin? Okay. All right, guys. But don't laugh at me.
Oh boy.
I was really into 21 Pilots when I was 16. And from
Dude,
there, I
Nothing
went.
wrong with that, bro.
From
Nothing.
there, I got into Panic and Fall Out Boy. And then from there, I was like, damn, I want to play guitar. So I got a guitar when
Shout
I
out
was
to
18.
the Pilots.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they really get grouped in with some of the bands that they do, but I'm glad that they do because I got into Panic and Fall Out Boy, and from there I also used to listen to a lot of more the math rock stuff.
Okay.
Just while doing homework, I would listen to a lot of instrumental math rock, and I don't know, I just
doing math rock while listening while doing math.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people get into emo because they like resonate with the lyrics, but I was
You're
always
just
more like
nerding out over time
instrumental trained.
signatures.
Yeah, I was always fascinated by like the instruments and the music part. So then I don't know, the math rock and then the pop punk kind of fused, and I found like Midwest emo when I was like 16. Yeah, the first shows I really went to were just like local shows and like playing shows like with my like high school band when I was like 16. And yeah, that was just really how that happened for me.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
feel like my emo origin story is kind of like weird because I listened to like Nirvana when I was like 13, and like that's like what I was into, Nirvana, and like I don't know, like yeah, like I don't know, Soundgarden, that type of stuff, and like AC/DC, you know, like I just like
Sick.
rock and roll.
You're just
so sick,
yeah,
like,
you're just a rocker fool, yeah.
yeah, like I just like into that stuff, but like everything really changed. Do you know the Districts? You ever heard of the Districts? From They're not like I wouldn't call them emo. They're more just rock and roll, but they came up with like the same time as like modern baseball in the Philly area. And like I found out about them because I was from around Philly, and I went to one of their shows when I was like 14, and that's when I like really fell in love with like that kind of sound, found modern baseball, found the front bottoms and stuff, and that's where my emo started. That was around like 13, 14 years old. I really dove into
Damn.
it.
There's a video I remember you showing me one time where you were on. You must have been like between like 8 and 10 or something like that, but you were like on a beach with an acoustic singing "Tear in My Heart."
Oh yeah, yeah. That would have been like yeah, I would have been like 10 years old.
Yeah, he was a
yeah.
jet back then. Yeah.
Yeah, just playing the
Tear My
ukulele.
Heart, the 21 Pilots song.
Yeah,
That's great.
dude, I'm like squeaking it.
Horrible. So annoying.
We should cover that.
No, we shouldn't.
I don't know.
Nah, bro, we're
We
not
could do
doing it.
better.
I was fucking
Um,
26 when that came out, I think. 25. Fuck you guys.
Jeepers.
You should cover that. You should cover that though.
We
21
will.
Pilots. 21 Pilots are weird. Like, Sean, did you grow up like a religious kid or something?
Yeah, you can say that.
How did he know?
Yeah.
What gave it
Yeah.
away?
21 Pilots gave it away, bro.
Valid.
Yeah, that's like youth group core in a good way though. Like it's like
Yeah.
there are gateways. Like you start listening to that, and like you said, it leads you to other stuff. Like yeah, like
I mean, leave the youth group after listening to 21 Pilots for long enough.
21 Pilots is like the gate out.
yeah,
Yeah.
start questioning stuff. Yeah, you're like, oh, these guys kind of look like girls. Are these guys hot? Like I don't know. Like maybe this church stuff doesn't make much sense. Next thing you know, like yeah. That's the fucking, yeah, don't let the fucking right-wing politicians of Florida know the secret. No, it's like a nice, I asked the same thing recently too, where I was like, I don't understand how 21 Pilots is considered like emo adjacent or anything, but it's just like, they were like buddies with those bands like Panic and Fall Out Boy and stuff, and they
Yeah.
were on Fueled by Ramen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's also that like lyrical content of like
Dude, I think it's
Just
just like
like-
the aesthetic.
yeah, the
It's the
vibe
aesthetic.
of it.
I
all.
think
This
also
aesthetic
the
had a lot
MC
too, yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
The MCR cover they did also definitely like got that attention on them, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, makes
But
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
I didn't know like the Tear in My Heart song, that was them. Like, she's a tear in my heart.
Yeah.
It's 21
I'm on
Pilots.
fire.
That's like the only 21 Pilots song I fuck with, and that song's a banger,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I love that
still
song. Yeah.
That's a
That's
good
Hey
a good
man,
song.
I'm dying on this hill, bro. They're fire, man. Their recent album is their best album. I actually saw them in a couple months ago.
Did they break up? Are they breaking up? Am I tripping?
I don't think
think they're
so.
tripping.
Okay, for
think-
some reason I thought this was
yeah.
like their last album, but it just might be that they're back after a long time.
It's a, I'm not gonna get into it. It's a whole thing. I'm not getting into it. We're moving on.
Damn. Damn, okay. So when I go on the 21 Pilot Reddit thread, I know
Nah.
that you're like a moderator on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
started the band.
I'm under the impression you guys also know our friend Shane from Adjust the Sales as well. Has there been some crossover there? Because I believe, yeah, when I asked Shane about the future of emo and the Mount Rushmore, the future of emo, he put you on there. Yeah, he fucking was glazing you guys.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear that. We haven't talked like personally with him that much. Only like connected through Instagram a little bit here and there. But we're playing with he's playing with Dear Cincinnati again on this little Florida February tour. So we're kind of doing like a crossover like our band's on tour, their band's on tour, so we're all playing the show together in Orlando. So we're all gonna get together that night. I'm sure we'll have some beers and really get to know each other. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, we're all like connected on social media and just seem to all like each other's music, and a lot of people who like us like all of those guys, and so it seems like pretty natural connections there, you know?
It's a fun
You're
group
good.
chat.
Yeah,
Show
the
group
the
chat
group
right
chat
now.
is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are loosey goosey. Yeah, I like
So
Shane and Dave, like just the dynamic there. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, I get jealous when I see them hanging out. I'm just like, I wish I was fucking hanging out with you guys right now. That looks like fucking so much fun. Like just having a blast. Like they're in their kitchen palling around. I'm just like, I'm fucking over here in my place. I'm not there. Like it's like fun.
No, it is funny, yeah, because I always try to keep like a semi-professional way of like doing things with the band, talking and stuff, and then like I'll get in a group chat with Dave, and he's just like, "What the fuck is up? Like, what's the deal?" You
Yeah,
know?
no, yeah, no. I
We're
was
like, "Who's
so
in the kids?" Like,
yeah, no. The first time we had them on, his phone fucked up or something and it didn't record. But I was so bummed because the whole time he's like, "Hold on, can I say something real quick? Hold on, we're the Taylor Swift. Fuck Ice. Fuck these motherfuckers here.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
he's
this
got
band. Like he was just like going. He's like, can I say something else? I'm like, brother, you can say whatever the fuck you want, dude.
the floor is yours.
He's going. Oh, I was so bummed. I was like, I gotta spin this in their favor or something. Like it was so good. Like just fucking an animal.
Yeah, bro. Those guys have like the perfect ADHD to be like touring musicians, you
Yeah.
know, and like just
Yeah.
be focused on something that where their heads are all in different places, but they're
Yeah.
locked in doing their thing, you know? It's
Beautiful.
fun to
Yeah, it's nice to know that touring is their trains. You're
Yeah.
you're really good at social media as well, I have to say. Do you have any sort of strategy that you do with that, or any advice you'd give to smaller bands? Because your shit pops off.
Yeah, I mean, I just try to stay creative. That's my main thing. Like, I really try to not rely on like trends and other people's stuff. Like a big thing that's really worked for me is just like just using the shit that I know about. Like, I know so much about the local bands going on around here, who's playing in
Mm.
town and stuff. So just like spreading that word and having our like account kind of as like a hub for Orlando has worked a lot for us. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the main thing that really brought me to doing it more and, like, seeing actual growth was, like, just, like, stop giving a shit about what people think, you know? I was
Right.
worried, like,
Yeah.
kids I go to high school with, they're gonna think I'm a loser. It's like, "Bro, nah." Like, I'm having so much fun posting those videos, making those
Right.
slam
Yeah.
yeah, like, they make my friends laugh, they make my mom laugh, like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've tried the whole like doing trends, and it's just, we've sort of realized like if we're not having fun with it,
No.
it's just it doesn't work.
Yeah.
People can, I feel like people can like almost see right through it. Like if
Yeah.
they can sort of detect like, oh, this isn't like you know not that we've ever done this one, we've never stooped this low, but like the guess who our drummer is, like if we were to do some
Yeah.
shit like that, it's like
Oh,
you
where
know,
it's like the four of you and you're all like fucking air drumming or something like that. It's-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, that kinda
yeah.
like and, like, I've seen bands that, like, I've seen in not, like, necessarily our local scene, but scenes around us where they'll post a video that's, like, one of those types of stupid videos I'm sorry, but in my opinion, that's not high effort, that doesn't, like,
No.
worth your time, and they get 10 million views, now they have 20,000 followers, and now they're getting big shows, and I'm like, "That's, like,
It's
insane."
unethical.
Yeah, like, that doesn't make sense, like, people don't actually like your music, you know? So,
No.
I'd they just, like, use our Instagram as, like, an account to spread messages about things that I care about,
Mm.
and then just put our music into it, and whatever catches, catches, and not beg for attention from anybody, that's the main thing,
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful message. Beautiful
Yeah.
message. I am curious, because you do the internet very well. What's the worst hate you've gotten online? Because people be saying fucked up stuff to me, and I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
Remember
dog,
the
real.
who was that? That was the like the fucking Rhode Island kids or something.
Oh, dude, I know
Were in our
exactly what you're
comment
talking about.
section.
There was so the video that I posted, the one that almost I think has the most views on our Instagram, like 300,000 or something, is
Is the
like
scene
scene
etiquette.
etiquette. So it's like basic decency that you should show when being at a show, like come on time, don't leave early, that kind of shit. Respect
Mhm.
touring bands. The some of the comments were like obscene, bro. And what was he saying? What was the basic? I think it was started off with like
He's like, you gotta like look out for yourself.
yeah, because one of the reasons was like respect touring bands and like if there's like low ticket sales and they need to get paid, like take the L if you have to, you know,
Yeah.
things that maybe for me, like that's just
Common
that's
sense, yeah.
I would do that. For a lot of people, that might be taking the extra mile, but to some people, they were like, "You're a fucking idiot. Your band's gonna drown. You guys suck." And these kids from Rhode Island that were just like going off in the comment, like,
It was funny. Our old bassist, our last bassist was like,
No,
he was
something different. That's
squaring
something
up.
different.
He was
This- so
squaring
okay,
up.
that was about
he posted a video
Yeah,
where it was
yeah.
like, check out some local shows in Orlando, and it was a bunch of bands. And then
Oh, yeah.
there's this one band we mentioned earlier, Kitty Kitty Meow Meow.
Yeah.
The dude used this comment like being just a fucking incel loser, like who's going to a Kitty Kitty Meow Meow show? Because they're like a girl band. So then their old bassist Juju, he's a homie of mine too. He was just like, I ride for my city, bro. Don't you
Sick.
step in Orlando.
And he said like, bro. So they started like fighting in the comment, and like, and our old bassist, he's like a good friend of ours still. He was just rage baiting this kid, but like it was working so well.
The comment chain was all like either in support or defense of this band, and Juju, our homie, he was just there to fight. He was just like, catch you in my city, bro. Come
He almost
square
didn't get
up.
aside. He was just trying to like.
He was just threatening.
He's just ready to fucking throw down. I respect that. Okay.
Just let him off the chain. But yeah, then I've seen stuff about just like these guys are cornballs, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It goes
Yeah.
right through.
It's not even,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Let's
is what
say
it
the
is.
four of you are kind of locked in this room right now. You know, speaking of, you know, the old bass player sounds like he would whoop y'all's asses. The four of y'all are locked in this room. Who's escaping?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I could kick any of these guys.
I don't know
Anything.
about- I
don't know.
Okay.
We've
Who's gone to the gym in the last month? Liar.
It's not as.
That's a liar. You're fucking lying.
I've been running.
That's not
between-
I haven't played
Not
pickle.
gonna help in that room.
between Jimmy and I, we've pulled many of our friends, and the overwhelming result from that is that in a like no
just
holds
making this
barred
up.
fight. I'm not.
Oh,
No
what are you
holds
talking-
barred.
Wait, what do you
Like,
got?
fight to
Study.
no weapons, bare fists. I'm coming out on top.
What?
No, bro.
They
Yeah,
say that. Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody says that,
hold
guys.
up, hold up.
Everybody says
What do y'all two think?
Dude, Jimmy's winning,
I
bro.
genuinely think Shawnee.
I mean,
Nah, bro.
but between me and James though.
Oh, like you two?
Yeah.
I think.
Dude,
No. I think
Jimmy's
I think,
wired,
I,
bro.
I think
He's
Jimmy's
got, like-
I think Jimmy's got the background.
Yeah.
I was gonna
that's
say,
right.
yeah, you got length on you. I feel like, yeah. Let's get like, what's the width on you? Yeah, what's the
Jimmy
skin
do
arm
got
spread?
length.
I've seen. Yeah, I mean,
See, yeah, yeah.
you are
That's
the-
a lanky
but yeah.
motherfucker.
Nice arm.
I've seen Jimmy go like 8 mode before, and it kind of scares me. But I think that I could use that to my advantage. I think that I could like
I think you're cooked.
you know
I
I
think
could tire him out and then
Sean
just,
might kick our ass.
and then
I think Sean
I
might.
don't know,
I
bro.
think Sean might win.
I don't think so.
I was kind of leaning.
I
towards
might be
Sean.
like
Johnny's
second.
like the sleeper victor here. Like,
yeah. You seem
I'm
like
really
you seem
think-
sweet, but that's gonna come to your advantage in this combat situation. I think.
The easy answer is though, like Luca would be fucked.
I would die
That
first.
person.
Okay. Yeah.
We- out of the way and just keep on playing.
We just jumped in. Now the real fight.
What the fuck?
Now that we
I
got
don't
the
like this.
appetizers out, I
feel
Me
like-
and the band.
time for the main course.
What the?
I feel like we just helped you guys, kind of sort through something that you're gonna have to figure out. Yeah, you're gonna have to sort out in this room probably after this. Before I let you go, where can these people find you on the internet? What can we be looking forward to soonest?
Yeah, so on Instagram, Walking Blue FL, TikTok, Walking Blue FL, Spotify, Walking Blue. All the streaming is just Walking Blue.
Our website is
YouTube.
walkingbluefl.com.
Yeah. So all the same, either Walking Blue or Walking Blue FL. And yeah, upcoming we have a bunch of shows in Florida, in Orlando. But definitely keep up with us online because we
Hell yeah.
are going to be going upwards. And yeah, like we mentioned, this new album we've been working a lot on. We're putting stuff on social media about it. We're leaking songs, playing them live and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to catch coming up.
A lot going on in the world of Walking Blue LLC. 2026 is gonna be a fucking busy year. It sounds like.
Yes, sir.
And
Walking Blue, everyone. The year of the
Yes.
blue.
That's good. You guys got like a slogan like that? That's good.
It's
Yeah.
do that voice, but do the EA thing, like EA.
Oh, yeah.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
None of us, before we sat down at these microphones this very eve, none of us knew that he
It's
could
very
do that.
Eve.
None of us knew that.
Yeah,
He just whipped
This
is
has
very
been a walk.
Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
so-
good.
this.
Yeah, we used to have a tagline though. We don't use it anymore, but it was "Walking Blue, your mom's favorite band." So
That's
Ooh,
pretty
I like
good. That's good. Yeah, those are
I like
good
that.
blouses. Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
That's good. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys pop off, and I hope when you see Dear Cincinnati, I hope nothing bad happens or anything like that, and you make it through the year, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll see you at Warped Tour or fucking the Fest or Riot Fest. I don't know. Keep harassing people. You guys are
lose it.
you guys are good at the
Absolutely.
internet, and you guys are good at playing
Yeah.
shows. So keep it up.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us on, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Appreciate
it's-
it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys. We'll see you soon.
Toodles.
Man, take care.
Bye.
Yes. See you later. Walking blue.
Walking blue.
Blue walking.
Sick. All right, you're gonna have to leave.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kid Anomalies. Check it out. You did.